Okay, so I've logged into the back end of the website, Murray Valley Bushwalkers Administrator, and you'll notice that there's a couple of alerts. There's some extension updates required, and there's a warning. Now these are website management issues, so I'll deal with them. You don't need to worry about them. Okay, what we want to do now is look at the way we generate agenda. And agenda and minutes are saved as articles. So in the back end we can access content, articles, and you'll see that I've generated a template for Murray Valley Bushwalkers committee meetings, and you can use that template by opening it. Even though it's unpublished, doesn't matter that it's unpublished. We can then save it as copy, and it'll give us a new name. It's given the same name as the template but with a 2 at the end. Given that this is going to be an agenda, so we change that to read agenda of MVB committee meeting, and we want to specify the number. Let's say it's 38, 39, and the date. You put the right date in there, and then you go down to here and fill in the date here for September as well. There's spots there to enter information about the basics of the meeting, and you'll see that usually we create a link to the minutes of the previous meeting. So I'll just do a quick run through that in a minute, and then we need to decide whether the minutes are an accurate record or not. Any business arising from the minutes. Here we table correspondence in and out. Then there's the Treasurer's report that usually contains profit and loss statements and balance sheets, and a motion about the Treasurer's report. Then event coordinator's report, membership report, website report, and possibly some other assets. And then finally we get down to the agenda, which is what the meeting's really all about. And in there you would enter in agenda items. So that's really doing the agenda, and based on the template, you would then, when it's no longer need to be worked on, just save and close. It's still unpublished. And remember, it won't appear in the front end of the website until such time as it is published. I'll just show you how to generate a link to the minutes of the previous meeting. So I'm going to go to, in another tab, I'm going to open another tab, and I'm going to go to the front end of the website. Locate the minutes of the previous meeting under Club, Meetings, Committee, and here's number 37. I'm going to open it, and now I'm going to capture the internet address of the committee meeting, copy it. Now I'm going to go back to the back end here, reopen the file that I've been working on. That's the template document. Don't actually want to work on that one. I want to work on the agenda item for meeting number 39. Here we go. We're going to put in a link to the previous minutes. Here we are. Access here is the text we want to turn into a hyperlink, so we select it and go choose the link tool, which is here, insert link, go to the URL section and paste in that text that we copied from the previous meeting. Okay, and target should always be a new window. I'll just scroll down so you can see what I'm being presented with now, and insert. So now I've created a link in the agenda, and you may need to do that for a few other aspects. For example, usually the Treasurer's report, profit and loss or balance sheet can be linked to, as Pete usually sends them by email as a PDF form, and we upload them and then make a link. But we'll do that another time. And just last of all, the business of publishing and unpublishing is pretty important. So at the moment, under club meetings in the front end and committee, we don't have anything above committee meeting 37. So let's go back to the website back end, and this time set the state of the recently created agenda as published, and save. And now if we go to the front end again, refresh that display, hopefully we'll see another meeting appear. Of course, we would have expected it to be above the committee meeting 37, but there's a reason why it hasn't appeared yet. That's because I go through the various pages of committee meetings. Here it is on the last page, and it's got a different name to the others. So what we'll do is simply switch over to the back end again, and rename the committee meeting 39. Actually, I'm editing in the wrong spot. It should be up here, and it just needs to be committee meeting 39. Like so. Save and close. It's still published. That should now appear on page 1. And it doesn't. Why not? Let's reload. What have I done wrong? Let's go back to here again. Didn't save the name change for some reason. MVB committee meeting number 39. Save and close. Let's see if it appears in the right spot now. And back to page 1. There it is. I still didn't get the title right, so I'll just do it one more time. Here, take the MVB out the front, save and close, back to the front end, reload, and once again it's missing in action. I put the hash in by mistake. Okay, open the meeting up, minutes article up again, take the hash out, put the space in, save and close, back to the front end, reload, and on page 1 I finally have it how I want. But that's jumping the gun, of course. It's not really needing to, shouldn't be published yet because it's not ready. I'll just unpublish it in the back end and refresh, and it'll no longer be listed, which is what we want. Okay, I think that's enough for the time being, and we'll look forward to the next session. Thank you. Bye.